Hashtag new history. Hashtag new history. Right.
I knew it. People had enough. Just too many. Maybe if it was like the first one.
This is, I agree.
It's crappy. But you know, if I overserved someone and they went out and hit someone, I could go to prison for it. So
Right. Sheesh.
if I go out and drunk drive and hit someone, even though it's an accident, I'm still going to go to prison.
He is. He's gonna have to be in protective custody.
Yeah. I'm sure that he'll probably spend his whole time in DC.
Absolutely. So guilty on all counts. I'm happy for the Floyd family and those who have been wronged in those types of situations. But y'all know, like I know, one is cool, but then what? Now what? You know? Eight weeks till sentencing, Mom. So, in celebration of justice being served, I burn this cigar and just drink in honor of George Floyd. May your soul rest in peace, my brother. Tell you something though. Get closer to y'all on this. Dear black people, fight ain't over, man. Fight ain't over. Still tell your kids to grow up, become police officers, lawyers. Right, Mom. One down, a million more to go. Lawyers, politicians, get involved in this. You're not gonna change the system on the outside marching, man. It's not marching only. Gotta get inside of it and make a difference. You have to. Nobody's gonna save us. Nobody. I want to know what y'all think. Like, what is your emotions? What are you feeling? I'm actually numb. I'm not feeling anything. I'm Facebook Live. No, you good. You okay? Yeah, I'm actually numb. So, ride this wave. I love the positive vibes and outlook of it, you know? Little bro, you right. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna say this live, man. This is on me too. A lot of us gotta do better. We gotta get involved in the system even more. We have to, man. You say you're numb, yeah. Hey man, let me watching my yeah, I mean it's a relief, little bro, that he still has a sentence. Don't celebrate too soon. Right, bro. Right, bro. Right. Because he's found guilty, but now it's the sentencing part. You know, you got that jab, jab, jab until you get that right hook in there, man. You never know. So, but think about this, man. You took all that time to see did a dude, was he guilty for killing a dude live on TV, bro? So you right, little bro. It did cause some relief that at least tonight, let me just be honest with you, tonight that my people ain't gotta feel like they got kicked in the face again. Not, at least not tonight. In the moment, you know. Turo, is this a win? We watched a murder man and still didn't know if they were going to find him guilty. Right, man. Yeah, I mean, you know what I think about the most, though? Not just a person that lost their life. I think about his kids having to watch on TV who watch this, to watch the life leave out of their father. Now, that makes me emotional. That bothers me. Chris, you say justice served. We got to see the verdict, though, too. Like, you know, got to see the verdict. And I agree with you, but I got to see the verdict, you know. So, after every battle, you go back to the fob and relax, knowing that you got a convoy, not be on a convoy in the morning. Listen, man, you know, us child soldiers that turned into adult soldiers, you know, we know about that. We know you chop the head off of one monster, two more of them pop up. We know that. I'm happy for these. I'm happy for these people, though. Not sad tears, happy tears. Our life does matter. You know what, Mom? I'm talking to Mama Tina this time too, Mom. Not Mama Rita. You know, Mama Tina, I don't ever want to have to try to prove that my life matters to no other human being. You know that? Because honestly, I can really give a daggone about somebody valuing my life. I got to value my own, you know? But I do understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. So, I'm sitting in the cigar lounge. Let me say, closure, justice was served. I don't know about closure though, Ray. And Ray, my guy too. miss our conversations, man. But I don't know about closure, man. We just getting started, bro. You know? You gotta make sure when stuff happens to us, we keep cameras out, I guess. Now we gotta see what they're gonna do with this lady who mistaked the taser thing, too. One win, so many more to go. Right. Like I said, bro, I don't know, man. I kind of been having that Mamba mentality lately, man. So, like, somebody said this was our Emmett Till. Ooh, somebody said this was our Emmett Till. Ooh. That's very accurate. It is this generation's Emmett Till. You know, I heard a guy from NAACP director here in North Carolina say that on a show with the mayor here in North Carolina. You're right. So how y'all feeling, man? Like, are you happy, sad, what is it doing for you, Like, what are your thoughts right now? We didn't have to see the damage on the casket, but we know we watched him die, and his family did not ask for it to be. Let's see what you say, little bro. Thank God they got it right for once. Right, Steph? I'm at work. What was the verdict? Guilty, Brenda. On all counts. I don't get excited for verdicts. Me neither, my brother. Sentencing is the true test of whether justice is served. It's my brother. You're right. Keith Brown, the action hero. My dude. My dude. We got to talk to, man. I got some stuff to talk to you about, man. Let me say this. Like, I had this for a podcast, and I'm still gonna probably say this on a podcast, but until everyone is valued as people and not pigment, it will never end. So let me say this, man. I need black people to understand where we really are in history, right? So, y'all remember Moses came and let the people go, right? After they was enslaved for 400 years, right? It's a biblical story. Well, do you remember there was a period where, they were supposed to get to the promised land early, but they had to have certain mentalities and mindsets to die out to prepare for a new way? They do know we in that period that prepare for the new way part, right? I'm not saying we waiting for old black folks to die. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, do you understand that in history, we are the first generation kind of free? Do y'all realize that? I know slavery was for, but we the first generation kind of free, y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah, 40 years, bro. Yeah. So it was supposed to be 11-day journey. It took 40 years. And how ironic, I'm coming up on 40 years old with myself, that, like, I understand what part of history we're at, man. Understand this. There's gonna be a lot of things that you guys experience, that I experience, that is about Moses having a vision for the promised land. Like, Moses never made it into the promised land. Never made it into the promised land. But he set the tone. Like, he saw this place where things were good for his people. They were in the promised land, right? It's like Walt Disney, right? He died before they opened, Disney World, Disneyland, Space Mountain, whatever it was. And they say he didn't see it. But his wife said at the speech that he did see it because he experienced it. I'm saying that because we're the generation, understand, we are the answered prayers of slaves that were before. We were the answered prayers we are the manifestation of the whips and the bleeding and the chains and the blood and sweat and tears of our ancestors. We are the manifestation of their prayers. We are nothing more than a bridge for the next generation. Those of us that are alive right now, our life is not about us. Our life is all about 100 years from now. I'm telling you. If you don't see that, I'm telling you. There you go, Quran. First generation to have the chance to try for healing. I agree. I'm telling you. Y'all talking about Black Wall Street? And we're going to see an era 100 years from now where our kids are going to be, our kids' kids and our kids' kids are going to be in charge of everything. And you know what we're going to do? I'm telling you, please hear me. If you ain't heard me say nothing else, hear me good. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have the ability to pay back all of that stuff that was done to us. And you know what we're going to do? We're not going to cut the head off the enemy. We're not going to do that. We don't have the ability to savagely murder, maim, and kill other species. We don't have that ability. Does that make us less valued? No. No, when I say we don't have the ability, now don't get me wrong, we ruthless and righteous now. We can do that, right? We can get busy with you. Best warriors in history, Black people, no doubt. What I'm saying to you, though, is mercy is what's going to happen. Hello, how are you? Good. Mercy is going to happen. Now, I used to think mercy was for suckers. I thought it was lame. I thought it was whack, man. But we are one with this universe. We're one with God. Okay? So we don't have the savagery in us like other species do. We don't. We don't, y'all. Do you know how much humility you have to have the proverbial sword to the neck of your enemy, and then you feed them instead of kill them? I'm telling you, that's this generation. That's us, man. Mind you, it's currently the largest civil rights movement globally. On the planet, bro. On the planet, you know? So, you about to head out? Yeah, I'm still Facebook Live. You about to close out?
I was about to another one, but yeah.
No, I'm still sipping. You about to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and close out. Did you keep my card?
Yeah, you gave it to me.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, let me tell you this, since we're here. You have a historical responsibility. Historical responsibility to do right, man. You do. That supersedes religion. That supersedes your family. Understand, if you belong to now. Think of it. You belong to now. You were snatched out of history and blown into now. For right now, man. Think about this. I was born in 81. Crack era. The gangster rap era. Privatized prison era. 3-strike rule era. World Wide Web. Social media. Y2K. 3 wars. A pandemic. You know, all this justice stuff going on. And You know, we, the video game era, they just flew a helicopter on Mars the other day. So, like, and that's just my generation, my mother's generation went through much more. My grandmother's generation went through much more than that. Thank you, lovely. All right. So, what would you tell people around the country to do in the 3 weeks following this? You know what I really want, man? Let me tell you what I really want, man. I want all those folks. Right. I want all those folks that have varying opinions. You know what I want y'all to do? I want you to sit down and have conversations with people who have opposite views from you. And I want you each to spend 5 or 10 minutes just listening to each other, man. Just listen, man. Just listen. Because understand this, right? I'm going to go here. Y'all, this is going to be interesting for y'all. Not only are all policemen not bad, man. Y'all know that. But some of them, they really want to make a difference, man. They grew up want to be a cop, and now they in this era where 90% of people automatically hate them before they even open their mouth. So you talking about somebody hates you for the color of your skin. Some of these jokers, we hate them because of their job. It's just their job. All of them don't have Gestapo, rhetoric and tactics going on in their mind. In their mind, they literally want to protect and serve. They literally do. Let's remember, waking up every day, putting your life on the line for people who probably want to, see your harm is tough. Mentally and emotionally, it's tough. We got to accept that. Like, understand this. Please hear me good. Nobody wins when a police kills a black person. Nobody wins. Not only, when you get done with the verdict, guess what? There's a whole person. The Derrick Chauvin guy, his life is over. His life is over. He has kids, I'm sure, and family members, I'm sure. And I'm sure they didn't grow up and say that they wanted to see him in jail the rest of his life. So all I'm saying is, all sides are affected, my family. And you got to be able to have thick enough skin to hear both of them minus your emotions, man. So 3rd-degree murder, 2nd-degree murder, and manslaughter is what he got accused of. I'm telling you, you got to look at this on all sides, man. Next time it's a protest, a riot somewhere or whatever, we need to take some tables and some chairs and sit it down in the middle and in my mind, put some cigars and some drinks down there, some food down there and just eat and share, damn it, This is emotionally tasking, no matter who you are. No matter how numb you try to be to whatever, it's emotionally tasking, man. Honestly, this is a perfect opportunity for police to engage the community. You know what, little bruh? We gotta talk offline, man, because I got presented with some opportunity in that realm. My first initial thought is, I don't want to be nowhere near that. But when it comes to service, man, if not you, then who? If not us, then who? Think about that, man. I mean, I've never had a great relationship with police in my life. I really haven't. But I just understand on both sides. But your blood and responsibilities make it an obligation. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Some of y'all folks have been out there that got like the choice to be in your purpose or not. I envy y'all sometimes. I don't have no daggone choice. You hear me? I've had 5 people unfriend me over my post. But you know, Arturo, I don't know what you posted, but you know, you a dude to hit you right between your eyes. So I have to be more objective because I have the ability to communicate and listen, and you know, to both sides of it, man. So I have to be. I project myself as very objective as far as that's concerned. I mean, I got strong views, man, on both sides. I do, but you know, some people this day just gonna be this day. This 420. Some people gonna be smoking weed and not know what's gonna happen, you know, tomorrow, right? But this is important. It also sends a message, though. Can't kill people on camera and get away with that, yo. Like you have been. Let me say this to some of y'all who probably gonna watch this, who think, you know, you see the beard, the wide black man's shoulders, and all the goodness that is blackness exudes from me, right? Some of my white homies, y'all watch it. Some of us cool, some of us not so cool, whatever. All right. But here's the truth. You can't get away with what you was getting away with all these years, man. It just don't work that way. Karma don't work that way. Justice, it don't work that way. Every dog has its day. Every last dog. So, you only can do this kind of stuff so much, yo, before you get some of that back. It's a boomerang. Here's what I think about it. Since we here and we're having a family discussion. What do you lose? What do you lose by black people gaining? You get your power diluted. How? We actually really don't even want your power. We don't want to rule. Like, we don't want to. That ain't us. We just want to be the best version of us and be left the hell alone. Really, what we want. Like, and we don't teach our kids to hate y'all. We don't. We teach our kids to watch our ass. So, control is it. But you know what though, man? Think about this. Let's go with the control thing. Said the long time coming, change gonna come. Sing Sam Cooke. So here's the thing. You've been trying to control, you know, black people for as long as we all can remember, right? How's that shit working out? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, Mom. I'm sorry. How is that working out for y'all? You ain't controlling us for real. We learning every day. We getting smarter every day. We figuring out this system every day. We are. And the more we figure out this system, how to take advantage of it, over time, our gift alone will make room for us to be able to get into the point where we are able to make those decisions. Trust me, it's gonna happen. That's how it works. Right. Right. I want you to think, let's go here. So let's dream a little bit. Let's play with some dreams. My hometown, East St. Louis, right? It's had all kind of issues over the years. From, you know, corrupt politician stuff to, you know, people owning a bunch of stuff in the city and not taking care of stuff. crime and all kind of craziness over the years. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about as a result of black people either, because if you do your history on East St. Louis, it was a crime-infested, crime-ridden place before black folks got there. Just want to throw that out there. Industrial Revolution stuff. Throw it out there. So let's dream a little bit. So let's look at if East St. Louis had skyscrapers and a skyline like St. Louis did, right? Like East St. had, corporations, offices downtown and built up, and all these damn projects there, because we got 1 million projects, right? All them projects, they take the projects. Now, when I say take the projects, I ain't talking about gentrifying and moving people out. I'm talking about having those people that are in there, they actually financial literacy, financial wealth, get themselves together, blah, 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 systems, programs, all of that, and we get straight. We economically good, right? Let's just say. Tell me, how would that hurt Belleville, O'Fallon, or St. Louis? How would that hurt? Wouldn't that help? Wouldn't it help if we were doing well? You know why? Because people want to flock to that area, and everybody residually benefits. So it doesn't cost. We don't lose. You know what I mean? You don't lose when everybody's winning, man. You just don't. You don't. You don't. So, anyway, good people, I'm getting ready to finish this good old stick here. See you later. And finish this good old drink, Abelard 12, double on the rocks. In case somebody want to bless a brother, Abelard 12. Man, I got nothing but love for what it say, because now we keep our own. Right, D-Wash, right. But, who am I? Just a guy dreaming, right? But this thing right here in the mouth is a vision caster. Trust me. I don't know what it feels like to have a prayer not answered. I don't know what that feels like. I'm sorry. What you think about, you bring about. So, peace and love to all of y'all. Hopefully that this was an opportunity to get you to examine and hold on to life a little bit more precious. Because nobody woke up that morning and want to go out and not make it home. Nobody. So, our modern day Emmett Till. You have rest in peace, our ancestor George Floyd, man. Love y'all, man. Oh. Podcast 5/21/21. I got about 20 interviews that I'm gonna drop on y'all, all from the past year, man. It's been a crazy year, but I feel like an album, so I'm gonna drop it like an album. So Volume 1, #New History Volume 1. At the same time, I'm working on Smoke University Volume 1. It's gonna drop on my birthday, 7/17. So, oh look, I'm gonna say this too. So, I put stuff out about a trip. Right, and I ended up going to Vegas, and a handful of people came out. But I want to do a trip again, and whoever's interested, like, man, let's buy the tickets and go. Like, let's buy the tickets 6, 7, 8 months out, and just go to wherever we want to go. Personally, next place in America I want to go to is LA. I want to go to a Dodger game or a Laker game. You know, I don't know if they letting everybody in now, mask up, whatever. I don't care. I want to do that, and then I really want to go to New Zealand. New Zealand. Long plane ride, I'm sure, but let's try to do it. All right, y'all. Number love for y'all. Peace. History. #NewHistory.